Hi, hello, and howdy. My name is Erin of Essentially Erin, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna have a little bit of fun and we are going to try a new styling method. So today we're gonna try a method that I found through a wonderful curl resource on Instagram. Her name is Dominique and her Instagram handle is PowerDomi. I will go ahead and link her in the description below, but she styles her curls. She has a mixture of wave and curl pattern. She's really loose, beautiful, full hair, and she styles it using a method called the bowl method. So the bowl method is a way to kind of pump hydration and water back into your hair in order for it to lock in that moisture. This is another reason why I personally prefer wet styling over damp styling. Your hair products are formulated to work with water. So putting them on damp hair means that you're really not getting the full effectiveness of those products. My personal opinion. I'm not a chemist. I could be completely wrong. I have just noticed that when I style on damp hair, I don't get the same results as when I style on wet hair. And generally I've noticed that my damp style days don't last nearly as long as my wet style days. So before we jump into actually styling, I'm gonna remind you guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, if you like other videos on my channel, if you have recommendations for things you wanna see, every single thing that you guys do on my videos and my content supports this channel and allows me to push forward and create more content for you guys. So please like, comment, subscribe. I'm not gonna try to guilt trip you, but today is my birthday. Be a great present. 31 is 30 fun. Okay, so cheesing this out of the way, let's jump in. So as far as tools go, what you're going to need today is you're going to need a paddle brush for detangling. You are going to need a shower cap for wet plopping afterward. I like to use a microfiber towel after I wet plop in order to keep any moisture from dripping out of the shower cap onto my neck because that's a really gross feeling. You're going to need a bowl with a little bit of water in it, and you are going to need your styling products. So I have gone ahead and already washed my hair. So today I washed with the Verb Ghost Shampoo and Conditioner. Today we're going to be styling with the Aveda Be Curly Prep and the Aveda Be Curly Curl Enhancer, and we're going to all hold it together with the Weedod Heat and Humidity Gel. Love this gel. I'm actually almost out. So in order for this to work, it is going to need to be done on soaking wet hair. In the time that it took me to set up all the camera and the lights and everything like that, my hair has dried out. So I'm definitely gonna go soak it again. But before I do that, I'm gonna let you guys know that when I come back, my hair is gonna be flipped over my face. I will have detangled with this brush, and then we're gonna get started putting some of these styling products in it. The trick that I have learned from everybody else's videos is that your hair needs to be soaking wet. You style it over the bowl. I'm gonna try to do it so that you guys can see it on camera, but it's really difficult just because of the height to table ratio that we have going on here. So you do it over the bowl so that you not only don't waste water, but then you can push that water back into your hair, and it has kind of the remnants of your styling products in it, so you're still getting some of those additional benefits as well. So I'm going to go dunk my head really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, my hair is very, very wet right now. I'm very thankful that I have this nice cape right now. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my ring because I learned it likes to spin. So a couple pumps of the Style Prep. Scrunch over the bowl. So we've scrunched some of that product out, and then you get all your hair in there and you kind of re-dunk it, which puts the product back in your hair and helps keep those clumps. So I have got some really nice forming clumps. Now, the big thing that I have always had an issue with when styling facing forward is that you end up with everything, what I like to call helmet head. So everything is just kind of like stuck to the back of your head. It looks not so great, kind of like you're wearing a helmet. The trick to that is to shake on both sides. So we're gonna kind of do that to loosen things up, and then we're gonna wet plop. This is probably going to make a mess, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so it's not gonna be perfect, but it's definitely allowing for more movement in my curls. I can already tell. All right. So now that it's down, I'm gonna do it again. But this time I'm not gonna add anything. I'm just gonna take the water that's already still like left over in here. You're always gonna have these wonky bits, I've learned. But again, the secret to most hair stuff is just add more water. All right, so I just checked the back of my head. Everything is still pretty wet, which is good. All right, so now I'm gonna do one last dunk. So I have the clumps that I want. I am now going to wet plop for a little bit. So wet plopping is where you leave your hair when it's still kind of soaking wet, put it in a shower cap, let it sit on top of your head. It encourages that curl formation against your scalp. And then we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna kind of leave it on our heads for probably about 15 to 30 minutes. And then we will probably diffuse because as you guys know, I am super impatient. And then we will talk about the results. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so now that it has been about 20 minutes, I'm gonna take this down. Now, the likelihood is the hair is still gonna be kind of helmet-ish, but again, nothing that water can't fix. So I've got my handy dandy spray bottle here. We're gonna take this down, see the kind of state that my hair is in, figure out if we need to add water or not. Then we're going to scrunch a little bit of the excess water out with this. Probably add maybe another layer of gel just because we don't know how much we lost whenever we were doing it in the bowl. We wanna make sure that we have enough hold to make our wash day last. And then I'm gonna go ahead and diffuse off camera, and then we're gonna talk about the results. Okay, the back of my head doesn't feel terrible. Of course, I can't see what you guys are seeing. So I might just add a little bit around the crown of my head. Shake some of these curls loose. This big one just does not want to unclump. All right, so my goal here is just to gently separate things. I don't want to rip them apart because that's how you end up with a lot of frizz. But again, the best combatant for frizz is water. So we've got those separated. Bringing it forward, we're gonna add another layer of gel. lightly glazing outside the hair. Okay, now we take our microfiber towel, gather the hair at the bottom, squeeze. I like to just squeeze and hold. I don't like to really pulse because I feel like pulsing is just a recipe for more frizz. So when I open and I lightly bring back down. Okay, so here's what we're working with wet. I will be interested to see how this plays out since I'm not gonna give myself a part. I'm just gonna see what my hair does since it was brush forward. I'm gonna go diffuse off camera and then we will talk about the bowl method. All right, so let's talk results. So, not my favorite wash day, not my least favorite wash day. It's really comfortably in the middle. I think part of it is that this is the best my hair has looked naturally styling, like not using a Denman brush or finger coiling or finger rolling in a long time. It looks very full, so I've got a lot of really good volume, which was unexpected. I thought that it would maybe be a little bit more weighted down. So I don't know if that's more due to the bowl method or plopping, since I generally don't do either of them. This is my first time doing the bowl method, so I didn't really know how it was gonna turn out. But do have a little less definition than I thought I was going to. So there are definitely some areas like this back here that lost a little bit, a lot of stuff over here. I know this is my wonky side, but still. But overall, like, I'm wondering whether or not I could experiment and try to combine methods. Like maybe if I styled and finger rolled it and then did the bowl method to push hydration back into it, maybe that would yield the same results. I don't know. But overall, I'm not mad. It's a good wash day. Like, it's a good style. It's probably gonna last me a couple of days before I have to refresh. I can tell that my hair is very hydrated. So my curls feel very soft to the touch. They don't necessarily feel dry or brittle. They're very full, like I said before. So I've got a lot of really good volume that I was not expecting. So it's definitely something that I wanna keep playing around with and seeing whether or not there are different ways that I could use this to my advantage. I know that this method can work for people that have very fine hair. People that have fine hair, we tend to have issues forming clumps and getting volume in our hair. So I know that this is something that could benefit you if you have thinner or finer hair like I do. I really have not had this much like volume in a really long time. I'm kind of here for it. Kudos. And that's it. So that is the bowl method for intense hydration and locking in moistures for your curls. If you've tried the bowl method and you have any tips or tricks based off of what you guys saw me do today, like I said, never done it before, didn't know how it was gonna go. If you think there's something that I did wrong or could do differently to get better results, please leave a comment below. Let me know. Have you tried a different styling method that you think works better than this that still helps lock in moisture? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We love to see it. It would be an amazing birthday present for me. Don't feel guilty, but please feel guilty. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support in my channel over the last, 6 or 9 months that we've been around. It means the world to me. Like you guys being here, you guys watching my content, it is the best birthday present that I could have ever asked for. So thanks for being here and thanks for learning how to essentially be yourself.
Meanwhile.
A slight disclaimer that I just realized that I filmed with half the video looking this attractive. If you're doing this, wear waterproof mascara. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Birthday, Guamosa. Guamosa. Birthday, Guamosa. Today's video is brought to you by Guava Mimosas. It's my birthday. Don't judge.